treat you like. In my last cigarette, I'ma 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 treat you like.
Hope it don't end the same way. About to start another day.
I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette,
About to start another day. Hope it don't end the same way. About to start another day. Hope it don't end the same way. About to start another day.
I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette,
About to start another day.
I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette,
About to start another day.
I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette, I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette, I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette, I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette.
Hey, happy sucker year, everybody. We made it to another year, 2023. This year, and all the sucker shit that comes along with it. Shout out to everybody out there at the Corp Plantation. If you have to work, I know what it is to work on every motherfucking holiday. But they'll tell you lazy, but your ancestors built the country for free. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there at the Corp Plantation. Shawnee, Philly in the building. Hey, shout out to Philly, man. There was a natural gas explosion out there in Philly, man. So I'm praying for everybody. I hope Shawnee is okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Erica, Florida in the building. Stand up. Shout out to my cousin Mariah, Tasha, my sister. You know, all my siblings. Y'all niggas think I'm funny. They funny. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there, man. I hope everybody's able to enjoy their New Year's Eve and enjoy their New Year's Day. Let me tell you something, man. I'm old. Let me tell you what I was doing. Man, chilling at home, relaxing, handling business, and that was it. I don't be doing much on New Year's Eve and all that. I'm too old for that shit anyway. But shout out to everybody out there, man, and mostly shout out to my brother, David. No compromise, man. I've been looking in Covington, looking in Conyers, looking in Lawrenceville. They got some shit that ain't even built there in Covington. That's right below Lawrenceville. We might be neighbors, nigga. For real. I've been doing that. Shout out to my nigga David from No Compromise. Go check out his podcast. It's monumental to me. I'm gonna have to definitely holler at my brother. But I always like to look. I'm doing the homework and doing my investigation and doing my due diligence. So don't just think, David, that you know what I'm saying. You gonna have to come with everything. You know, okay, this neighborhood is this, and this ain't. Nah, my brother. I've been doing my due diligence, man. Like I said, I've been looking at a couple of neighborhoods, man. I ain't even been there yet. I can't wait to go visit, but I'm really starting to like that shit out there, man, because y'all giving a lot of bang for the buck. You guys are restoring order in the housing market. Those prices that I looked at, my brother, and we gonna talk offline, are very competitive wages, and I can't wait to have a deeper, in-depth conversation with my brother, man, because fuck that. Shout out to everybody out here in Las Vegas. I know I went downtown. I don't really go nowhere, but I just wanted to go downtown because I was in downtown Boise. I know they had a stabbing on the campus in Idaho, but that wasn't Boise. You know, and I talked about how I went to downtown Boise and all that stuff so clean. So I thought I would take a trip down to Las Vegas downtown. Oh my God. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into the crime. We're going to get into all the people that's moving out here in Las Vegas and the things that I feel like people need to do to move forward in this economy or this so-called journey of life, what we call it. Let's get it. Man. Oh, shout out to my brother James Youngblood, man. My bad. My bad. Look, let me tell you. You know what I liked about Idaho? This is what I liked about Boise. Farm-raised food. I saw farms everywhere. Every restaurant you went into, they give you a selection of the meat glue food, or they're gonna give you the homegrown farm that it comes from. I like that you can go to a farmer and have your meat kosher, bled dry. You know, and it's, man, I saw farms everywhere. And it's like, damn, what the fuck you doing out there? But let me tell you something, man. I met this brother, Philip, whose mom, their lineage goes back 100 years in Boise, Idaho. There's a black museum there, and he was really giving me the game about Boise. I mean, just like, he was like, look, bro, it's racism everywhere. He said, but the thing about in Boise, our crime rate is 16%. I said, well, what about your home invasions? He laughed at me. This is a brother. He laughed at me. He said, look, first of all, everybody here own guns. That's first. Second of all, the last time we had a home invasion was 10 years ago. He was like, we don't have police shootings like that out here. We don't do that. And you know why? And it started to make sense because their housing market is not competitive. The housing market is very expensive. So if you don't own a house and you're not selling the house and you're trying to go out there and buy a house, if you want a newer home, you finna pay like $700,000. You know what I mean? And people are like, why are you going out there all in white people? Let me tell you something. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, my brother. It don't get no worse than anti-black racism out here in Las Vegas. It's just covert anti-black racism. I'm in a neighborhood where it's like 6 black folks. Like, I'm talking about as far as that own their homes. Maybe 7 or 8 now. And out of 7 or 8, we're good. We say hello. We keep to ourselves. But it ain't even the dominant society. It's the people that longing to be a part of the dominant society that feel like they own the neighborhood, own everything. You know what I mean? We don't get the preferential treatment for the jobs. You know what I mean? We got to compete with the immigrants and everybody else. Las Vegas, Nevada is becoming the new Los Angeles, California. Now, I don't care what nobody's saying. I'm glad you brought that up, James Youngblood, because I was really feeling the homegrown food. Because he was like, yeah, a lot of people don't really like that because it's different. Oh, and I tasted it, and it was very different. And one of the main things that people don't really get to hear, when you go to Boise, Idaho, they don't give a fuck about no Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and Jack. I saw Jack in the Box, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Burger King. The only thing I think I didn't see out there was In-N-Out. But all these little bullshit restaurants, you saw them, they not crowded because those people don't give a fuck about that shit. Those people eat homegrown food. And another thing, that electric rule that they're trying to make every dealership, that shit ain't there in fucking Boise. I didn't see no charging stations. I probably saw 5 Teslas out there. 5. And again, I saw 1 police officer. When I went downtown, I didn't even see no cops, which fucked me up. You know what I mean? Like I said, these are good old boy races out there in Boise. That's what I like. That's if they don't fuck with you, they're gonna tell you, look, man, I don't fuck with black people like that. That's what you want. You don't want covert, oh, hey, Warren, man, what's going on? Before I fuck this nigga, poison his food. No. We have to understand that. And I always, I want to live on a farm and have land. And, as I get older, man, land is starting to become more prevalent to me. You know what I mean? And me and being out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, let me tell you something. Las Vegas, Nevada's downtown is a shithole. And I went to Las Vegas, downtown, right? Check this out, James Youngblood. Check this out, Shawnee, David, whoever's listening, Tasha. They got a mob museum out here, right? Organized criminal activity. But they ain't got no museum about foundational black Americans building this country for free. You know what I mean? Okay, hey, what's going on, Shawnee? Salute, fam. I have a happier 365 new chances to build. Facts. Look, I'm walking downtown, right? First of all, you got to pay to park. They ain't never made it where you can pay to park. But once white people have value in where you at, now they want to charge you to park. It's still raggedy as fuck down there. I remember, I've been out in Vegas 22 years. I remember when a nigga told you, man, I'm about to go downtown. You know what you say? Man, you a dope fiend? You about to go buy dope? Nobody. They couldn't pay niggas to go downtown. I'm drinking my Anish tea. But check this out, y'all. I didn't even get halfway through the goddamn downtown, and somebody, it was this black sister, hit and ran, killed 2 people. 28 years old. So I had to walk all the way around. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here. Then the next day, it was a shooting downtown. Shout out to my nigga Leo. Because me and Leo was talking about it. He's a bartender downtown. And he was like, you're right, Warren. There's too many people out here, too much violence, and it's fucking with my paper. I said, I told you. Because they bring their raiders out here. And then they like, oh, it's going to be over 400,000 people out here. Well, I'm good. I'm going to stay right here. Stay at the crib. I don't need to go nowhere. I don't need to be around nobody. I'm good. My part, that's why. Trust me, if I could, I'd move to fucking Boise tomorrow if I had the paper. Cause them shit, that shit ain't cheap. You like, why you want to move there? All the bars are downtown. Downtown is clean. Ain't police every goddamn 5 minutes. And guess what? It's clean, and they shut shit down at like 10, 11 o'clock. Go to bed. Ain't no up all night being a dope fiend, and that's the problem. That's why they crime rate is the way it is. Out here in Vegas, the shit don't stop. Niggas go from bar to bar to bar to bar to bar. It's like, man, fuck that. You know, so I just wasn't feeling it. Excuse me, I'm drinking my tea. I just wasn't feeling it at all. And what the main thing that I don't like about Vegas, right? Vegas want to so-called make a treat. They want to be like LA so bad. They want to be like LA so bad with the sport. Vegas ain't built off no sports teams like that. Vegas built off sports betting and them casinos. Now all of a sudden you want to have teams here. Guess what that does? That raises property taxes. We have what's called NV Energy. It used to be Nevada Power. Shawnee, James, check this out. Guess who owns Nevada Power out here in Las Vegas, Nevada? Niggas don't even know this. NV Energy, aka Nevada Power, is owned under the holding company Berkshire Hathaway. Class B or A, I think it is. Guess who owns Berkshire Hathaway? Warren fucking Buffett. So guess what's going up every goddamn quarter? Every quarter, power has went up. Ever since that Raiders, they've been hiking up the prices, and hiking up the prices, and hiking up the prices, making it unaffordable for the average Las Vegan to go to work, save their money, get them FHA loan, and buy them a decent house. You can't buy no decent house now out here in Las Vegas. It's like buying a separate apartment next to the neighbor, because everything's so close. Oh, it's fucked up out here in Vegas, man. I hate it. That's why I went to Boise. Motherfuckers like, damn, you goddamn right. I don't want to see no fucking bar on every fucking corner. The DUIs out here are out of fucking control because it's a fucking bar on every fucking corner. And you're not dealing with Las Vegans, natives that have grown up here and know kind of what the rules are. You're dealing with people that come from all over the United States that think, oh, well, Vegas is cheap. So now they get fucked up, and you got to think, this is dope fiend central out here in Vegas, where you get dope, you can get bitches, drugs, and alcohol 24 hours a day. Can't afford the basic utilities after you got the facts. Can't even afford the basic utilities. Look, man, I'm going to tell you this. I know I've been out here 22 years. You can't. I'm talking about, we talking about before the recession and all this other shit. The medium home was like 250,000. Wow. You know, 300,000, you get a decent lot of land, and you're like, okay, cool. Vegas was like a middle class city. Like, you know, anybody can eat. But once they brought the Raiders out here, oh, well, fuck nigga, anybody can eat. And now you got all these California people selling their houses for $800,000 and coming here, raising the rates of everything. That's what I'm saying. I done got 3 notices in 3 quarters. Oh, we're raising your rates again for Nevada Power. It's like, damn. So even if you do buy the crib, you got to be worried about power, gas, trash, sewer. It's the utilities that's going to kick your ass, not the mortgage. And with interest rates being 7.7%, that's why I'm like, man, fuck this. Versus you can go to GA. You can go to GA right outside of Atlanta, like my homeboy told me even before I talked to David. And was like, the nigga told me this 2-3 years ago. He said, nigga, the only reason why I came back to Vegas is because of my son and my baby mama. He's like, other than that, I would have never came back to this shithole. And I said, why, man? He said, you get more bang for your buck. He said, and it's just more spread out, and you ain't gotta live in the city. And let me tell you, I've been doing my reading. I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it. Fuck this shit. You on top of your fucking neighbor. Man, let me tell you the type of sucker shit that happen out here, man. You can't even walk your fucking dogs, man. I got Rottweilers, man. I'm walking my fucking dogs. People don't be fucking controlling their dogs. My dogs be, most of the dogs in this neighborhood where I'm at, they don't want to test my dogs because I got Rottweilers, boy and a girl. So, but still, it's just, you see all the sucker shit. And then it's making it unaffordable for the average black person to go buy a home for a decent mortgage. So it's just like, man, fuck that. That's why New Year's, I was like, I'm just gonna stay home, chill, relax. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm gonna tell the average black person, Vegas ain't for you, man. It just ain't for you. Look somewhere else, man. Trust me, I know. I've been out here 22 years, and I know what the fuck they doing. And before you know it, we gonna have a state tax out in this motherfucker, and I wanna be long gone before that shit happens. Fuck that. What black folk need is reparations. Even if I had reparations, I wouldn't stay here. I'm going somewhere. I'm doing like Brother Ben X said. You better go buy some motherfucking land and learn how to fucking grow food and shit. That's why I wanna have land. I wanna learn how to farm. I wanna learn how to grow my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be my own business owner. Look, if you don't work for a government entity, you're working for 40 years. I'm telling you that right now. And even after 40 years, you're only gonna get like $1,600 from Social Security. You ain't getting no money. You're gonna have to get it yourself. And that's another thing too that I saw. James Youngblood and Boise, they were just whites and black folks and a little sprinkle Asians. I didn't see a lot of immigrants out there. I was dying laughing. When I talked to that brother Philip, he said the same thing. He wasn't trying to be rude. He's just like, nah, we don't play that out here. Then I was asking him about the electric, like, are y'all gonna go electric? He's like, nope. And when I noticed everybody had old cars, everybody didn't have new cars and shit like that. I was like, I never even seen a charging station out there in Idaho, Boise, and I drove all over that motherfucker. Yep, say it again, Shawnee. Berkshire owns Geico Insurance, Dairy Queen, VHE, Acme, Duracell Battery, Fruit of the Loom, and like 50 more. Yes, it's a holding company. Yes, they do own Geico. They own this company called RC Willey too. That's out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes. And they own NV Energy. And that's the shit that I'm talking about. And let me tell Shawnee, I'm not, y'all know y'all ain't never really heard me go this in depth about the utilities and shit like that. Y'all know I was irritated because I'm like, y'all treating us like we in LA. We're not in LA. You keep hiking up the fucking power bill. You're making it unaffordable for other black folks to buy a home. This is about home ownership. That's why I'm like, why are we paying taxes? We shouldn't be having to pay taxes, foundational black Americans. We should be given the first bid on homes and land. Plus, we should be getting a reparations check of millions of dollars. It's like, damn, man. They're literally, out here in Las Vegas, they're literally gentrifying every fucking neighborhood, a neighborhood at a time. So I'm over it. I see it all day, every day, y'all, man. One day, I'm telling you, I might try to get my family, I might start interviewing my family, man, and be like, tell me about Vegas. They're going to say the same shit. I've been out here 22 years. I was out here when houses were 250, 300,000, 150. You know what I mean? Because people wasn't moving out here like that. Now, they've made it so they've catered to outside entities and not to the people that have been here forever. You got to give the people that have been. That's what I like about Boise too. See, those prices out there to Boise, they're used to that. That's never changed. That's what the brother was telling me. Now, no white person, a brother was telling me this. He was like, look, man, my family been here in Boise 100 years. These prices have always been like that the last 30 years. Like, we've never really negotiated or lowered our prices. And I said, why? He said, because we don't want everybody moving here. Everybody moves here, crime rate goes up. He was like, no. And let me tell you, I did not see a bar on every corner. I didn't see a police on every fucking corner. I didn't see immigrants. I didn't see panhandling. I didn't see none of that shit. Why do y'all think I had to drive around that city several times? Because I was like, nah, I'm going to keep driving. No. And then when I talked to the brother, he was like, nah, bro, like our city's just not like that. He was giving me game. I talked to that brother for about 2.5 hours. And he just was like, you remind me of my family when they, cousins that would come out here and be like, this shit's like the Twilight Zone, because most people are so used to bigger inner cities with bars everywhere. And he's like, nah, man. And that's true. You got bars everywhere, you got more crime. That's why I'm like, I can't do it. And it's sad, and it makes me sad because it makes it unaffordable to the average black person that's just trying to work hard, buy them a property, and live a good life. And their good life, and see, let's not get this mistaken. A good life don't mean you trying to drive a Maserati and you trying to floss on people. A good life means you just able to pay your mortgage and pay your utilities. You know what I'm saying? And, if you want to do some extracurricular activities, you have a little bit of money for that. That's what that means. That doesn't mean going out, jumping out the window and buying a Benz. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's not like that all over the United States of America, but I can tell you in GA, they are making it, they're doing what's supposed to be being done out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. But I get it. They not catering to a certain demographic. And I understand that. Now as I'm older, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. That's why people are running away from LA, because LA is unaffordable, and coming to fucking Vegas, and fucking Vegas up. Yeah, I'm from California, but I've been coming to fucking Vegas since 85. So a nigga can't tell me shit. Yes, since 80 fucking 5, I've been coming to Vegas. Nigga. So nigga can't tell me shit. And I've watched this city grow, but not the way it is now. Which just brings me to my point about, shout out to Master P, man. Master P finally had to put niggas out there, and I hated that he had to do that to his own son, but it's like, niggas gotta stop being ungrateful. I didn't have dad or a mom around. So, that nigga has mom and his dad around, who just happens to be one of the greatest hustlers in hip-hop history. You ain't got time to be talking crazy to your dad. And don't be letting other people influence you. See, this is what happens too. A lot of times niggas get bitches, and then the bitches be thinking it's a certain lifestyle you're supposed to live, and then when that lifestyle's not really true, bitches start talking shit to you. Then that ain't really your bitch. That's just some fly-by-night hoe bitch that you done met. Because a real woman, a virtuous woman, ain't around you for the glitz and the glam. A virtuous woman is around you because she wants her vibration raised, and she should be able to raise your vibration. So she around you for all the glitz and the glam, and that ain't really your woman anyway. That's just your bitch. And the bitch that you got, she don't fuck with you that way. You know what I'm saying? And you don't never want to go against your people in such a way to make your dad look like he's a thief. And so he's a thief to you, but he's honorable to everybody else. Stop, Romeo. You're just being a spoiled child. That's all it is. You want to come trade places? I would be more than happy to trade places with you, and Master P could pay me my working salary from the corporate plantation. I don't even want nothing else. Just pay me my working salary and I'll be good. I don't need no more money. Because you don't want to come fucking work at a corporate plantation like a lot of my family and what the fuck we going through. But let me tell you something. I know what it is not have no generational wealth. And I've been around people that have it. And that shit is a motherfucker. So I think it's time for us to start waking up, being more mentally independent on what we doing. And I'm calling out family too, our relatives, families. I'm talking about all across the world. If you haven't even, stop playing the hierarchy of need game with your children. Stop doing that. In the white Jewish community, they don't do that. That's an embarrassment to them if their kids or relatives are out there fucked up and they not helping. Either help or get the fuck out the way, man. And that's what we got to start doing. Man, I have went way over my time, man. I just was frustrated. I'm happy for this new year, but I'm very frustrated because, I want my people to have more, man. I don't like walking around seeing my people. That's why I always, man, I love your car, man. I hate that shit, man. I hate that my people got to be working these corporate plantation jobs, getting treated like shit, getting dogged out, fucked over, and we can't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is painful. It's painful to watch. You know what I'm saying? It just is. So, you know, when there's a New Year's Eve, I don't, man. I've experienced all that in Vegas. I don't want to be around no fucking 400,000 people. What kind of shit is that? No, nigga. Nah, I'm good on that. I'll stay my black ass right where the fuck I'm at. Let me tell you, I was asleep before the month. Matter of fact, it was fucking raining when right before New Year's Day came. So all these bullshit motherfuckers want to light fireworks and all this sucker shit. You know what I mean? The rain spoiled that shit. That's what they get. And I'm just sick of watching immigrants come here for unearned benefits and being fucking freeloaders and then turning around and talking crazy to black people about pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I don't want to hear none of that sucker shit. If you're here and you did not build this country, you could not trace your lineage. First of all, we know if you are immigrant or not, because all we got to do is look by your last name and check the pedigree. And if you are here for unearned benefits, you are officially a freeloader. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like that shit or not. I can't go to no other country, get their resources, and then talk shit to the people in their country. But only in the United States of America, motherfuckers can come here and talk shit about black folks. And I'm just bringing up Las Vegas, Nevada, because I'm showing you how they're gentrifying that shit. I'm giving you a play-by-play, so if you were ever to come here and visit, you'd be like, damn, that nigga Warren was not lying. That nigga was not lying at all. Straight up, man. It's low-key depressing to see how expensive housing is out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Cause I'm like, they know good goddamn well niggas can't afford this shit. And then niggas be like, oh, but man, that's why you go to just, man, everybody's not doesn't possess that natural ability to be disciplined when it comes to money sometimes. Some people are disciplined enough to get into the situation, but they don't know how to maintain it. And a lot of the reasons why is because generations before us have not taught us, hey, this is how you get a property, this is how you maintain it, woo, woo. We ain't even taught that shit. So now it's time to start teaching. I don't know a lot. I don't claim to know anything. But when it comes to property and all this other shit, I can't give you the technical shit. I can give you the technical shit because I've done it, but I can give you the overlay of what the fuck they doing out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I can tell y'all this. I know houses that were going for $250,000 and $300,000 are now $800,000 now. You want to tell me that ain't inflation and gentrification? Then you must be out your motherfucking mind. Straight up and down. And it's fucked up, man. Because we don't want to read. We don't want to invest in ourselves. We don't want to have value in each other, value in ourselves. Shout out to Dave for No Compromise. I'm going to keep saying this. One of the most thorough niggas I've ever met. Straight up. Most niggas bullshit. They want to help the community 1 minute and you don't hear from them for 8 months. You continuously see David in the fucking community, helping, being the fucking example. That's why I went on his page. Sorry, Dave, I didn't mean to do that shit. I went on his page. He was doing a giveaway for paying. I wanted to say, but I don't like to do that on this page. I want to say, fuck a giveaway. Y'all niggas need to pay this man. Y'all niggas will go pay Balenciaga. Man, niggas want to live like $1 million and ain't got a quarter in their pocket. Man, get the fuck out of here. Niggas want to pay Balenciaga and Louis Vuitton, all these suck-ass brands that don't even fuck with niggas. But then you got a nigga out here painting his ass off. No, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. And he shouldn't have to go get some type of hood celebrity or some celebrity to co-sign his shit. We should be co-signing. We are the backing of the people. God damn, man, that shit is irritating. That's why I like going on Instagram because I get pissed. Because I'm like, this is the major problem that I've been having for a long fucking time. I know because I used to be into not Balenciaga and all that shit, but in my day it was Tommy, Polo, Nautica, Kenneth Cole, you know what I'm saying? DKNY, Gucci, but Gucci wasn't really that prevalent in the 90s like that in Cali. It was more Jordan's, Air Max, you know what I'm saying? Polo, Ralph Lauren, you know, the leather bubble jackets and that shit, the Nauticas, all that. I remember when I got my first Nautica jacket, I felt like $1 million in the 90s. I was wearing that shit with pride. I look back, I gave that shit. I done gave all them clothes. I don't even have them clothes no more. Cause that shit don't mean shit. Nigga, it ain't the value of the clothes, it's the value of the nigga wearing the clothes. Nigga, I made them clothes look fly. My bad, man. I didn't mean to go off, man. I just get irritated with this shit, man. I want my people to have homes. I want my people to experience that shit. I do. I don't want my, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that people, ain't nothing wrong with living in an apartment. Man, my mom lived in 1,000 apartments. So trust me, I know all about, and I lived in them too. But if you can, and you can get into a home, I want my people, my black folk, Foundation Black Americans, to be in a home, man. Cause these apartments, man, they out of line, man. I was looking at apartments, man. Nigga, 2-bedroom apartments going for $1,600, $1,700, $1,800. I'm like, y'all niggas is out of line. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I know that may sound cheap maybe to other people because they may come from cities that are more expensive, but shit, in Las Vegas, Nevada, man, well, I'm used to apartments being $650 to $750 for a 2-bedroom. But anyway, man, that's my time. My New Year's, I don't really do New Year's resolutions. I'm more like Shawnee. I do New Year's vision boards in my mind. I got to start writing it down. Because it's all about wealth and it's all about spreading it. And spreading that wealth of knowledge and spreading that wealth of currency. And then when you do get the paper, it's nothing. But we got to be honorable in business with each other and not try to work ways to get over on each other either. That ain't nationhood building, as David said. That's some sucker shit. But hey, man, I hope y'all have a great New Year's Day. Great New Year's, whatever. And me, I'm just going to try to stay mentally strong and do what the fuck I need to do like I've been doing. Much love to Shawnee, James Youngblood, Erica, Mariah, Tasha, everybody, man. Much love, but I'm not going to lie, man. That shit, it angers me. But that's it. You already know what it is. Guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.
In my last cigarette, I'ma treat you like. In my last cigarette, I'ma treat you like.
Hope it done in the same way. About to start another day.